when I flatlined, I immediately crossed over into this other realm. And I remember my body just floating in like this white space. And I felt as light as a feather. I felt free. Instantaneous for me. I remember 1 minute being in this world, and the next minute being like, I died. I knew immediately. I was in this white space where I felt like I was formless, and I felt light as a feather. I felt free. And I remember feeling really free of the burdens of everyday life.
Was there a feeling of panic at all? You know, like, I've died. Oh my God, I've died.
It was more, wow, this is so beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Absolutely.
And was it one of those things where you were above the room? Like, where were you seeing?
It wasn't like an out-of-body experience. I literally was in a whole other realm. So I was no longer in the physical hospital room. I was completely in another realm. I actually felt connected to my family on the other side, and I felt connected to the heavens. So there was no distinction of, okay, I'm dead and I'm in this other world. It was more, I just gracefully walked through this door and made this beautiful transition into another realm.
Sherry Ame, who says she had a life-changing near-death experience during cardiac arrest when she was dead for 90 minutes. So Sherry, I know you said that in the moment, it felt like you did a life review. What does that mean?
Yeah, it's funny because it actually wasn't just a life review of my current life. It was actually a life review of any experience my soul had ever undergone. So, which is so crazy. It was so crazy to me.
Did you believe in past lives prior to that moment?
I didn't think anything. I really didn't even know what a near-death experience was until I got back. So this was all very foreign to me. I had heard maybe of people that had had an out-of-body experience. I did not know what this meant. Definitely very, very foreign for me.
And do you feel like you got a window into prior lives?
Absolutely. I mean, the biggest thing that I really learned was sometimes we all have like this common reoccurring theme that's happening in our lives, whether it's, poor finances or relationship trouble. I got to learn during my lifetime reviews what that common theme was and actually how to clear it.
Wow.
Because what it happened was it was attaching to my soul during every lifetime.
I'm sorry, but I believe that. I feel like that's part of karma.
Yes.
And that you keep getting the chance to get it right.
Yes.
And eventually, hopefully you do, and you move on to the next plane.
Yes.
But I really think there's something to that.
Yeah.
The notion of being dead but not dead is confusing to people. Changed as a result of this experience.
I am definitely no longer afraid of death. And that was something that I had feared my entire life.
Yeah.
And what I learned is that fear of death really prevents you from truly living. And so if you were to know me prior to my near-death experience and now, it's like I'm two completely different people, because I lived pre-near-death, I lived my life very, all my decisions were like based around fear. Fear of what other people thought, fear of what other people would say, fear of not being good enough, or fear of being unworthy. Even though I was successful in my earlier years, every decision was still based upon that. Now I flipped the script. I'm doing everything different.
I love that. I completely believe in that. I think if you're making decisions out of fear in general, you're making them out of the wrong place. I'm so glad you're well. You've got your new heart.
Yes.
You look amazing, and thank you for telling your story to us.
Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Please like, share, and comment. Om, peace, Amen Ra.